32 million. Poof simply disappeared. As the internet gorges on every embarrassing moment, Stefon Diggs, a four-time Pro Bowler and purported football royalty, watches his career nosedive. In a single season, how does a top athlete go from gritting for glory to embarrassing embarrassment? And why does Cardi B's name appear in every headline as though she's secretly in charge? Did pride cost him millions of dollars? Did a major collision occur between personal turmoil and professional reality? Fans are going crazy. Insiders are leaking information that will leave you speechless. Memes are going viral on social media. Ideas and the turmoil of conspiracies. Could any of this have been prevented? Or did Diggs truly believe that brilliance alone could avoid scandal? Some claim that money is everything. It's whispered about love by others. Some claim that this is mayhem on par with reality TV occurring in real life. There's no doubt about it. The Patriots have moved on. Diggs is left with nothing but questions, headlines, and the fallout from a 32 fine while Cardi B strolls around unhindered. 5 million catastrophes. Are you prepared to delve into rumors, secrets, and shocking facts that no one else will share with you? Put on your seatbelt. Because no one could have predicted how messy this story is. A four-time Pro Bowler should have job stability, right? Incorrect. Once hailed for his quickness, accuracy, and clutch magic, Stefon Diggs now has to deal with an empty locker, a contract that has been torn, and a media circus that makes any reality show seem insignificant. On the pitch, 1 minute is spectacular. The next is the focal point of a controversy that is so combustible that even seasoned experts are frantically trying to make sense of it. Indeed, Cardi B's name keeps coming up as if she's a secret force behind this 32.5 million fiasco. Was it pride, money, or a confluence of personal drama and professional pressure that nobody anticipated? Let's go back in time. Diggs promised dominance when he signed a huge 3-year contract with the Patriots. Perfect on paper. Chaos behind the scenes. Tension in the locker room was extremely high, according to sources. Coaches are irritated, veterans are furious, and young players are confused. It seems like Diggs' existence provided diversions rather than direction. There were rumors circulating. Later rivals' plays being questioned in public, leadership egos being rattled, insider talk saying, yes, 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 and social media being ready to blow up over any little error. Then came the story about the wage cut. Unnamed sources claim that Diggs was requested to restructure by the Patriots. Pressure on team stability and the pay cap. Verify a large salary reduction. Yes. Diggs reportedly declined. Boom. That reportedly caused a wildfire. It wasn't just about the money, according to insiders. Diggs appeared larger than the squad due to perception and optics. According to certain rumors, Patrick's management questioned whether pride was more important to him than legacy. Then, whether on purpose or not, Cardi B was drawn into the chaos. Social media was all over her. On Honey. Every daring ensemble, game appearance, and Instagram flex fueled the flames. Rumors erupted, memes flew, and all of Diggs' actions were now analyzed through a celebrity lens. According to reports, Cardi B even made fun of Patrick's owner, Robert Kraft, by referring to him as Uncle Bob. The optics are disastrous. The public had front row seats to a full-fledged celebrity spectacle while Diggs was balancing contracts, pride, and mayhem in the locker room. There was constant debate among fans, commentators, and armchair analysts. Did Diggs misjudge the circumstances, believing that his performance would be enough to keep him out of trouble? Or was this the ideal chance for the Patriots to show off their dominance? Pride, money, and lost opportunities were all constantly trending hashtags. Framing Diggs is enmeshed in a whirlwind of financial blunders, celebrity turmoil, and poor timing. He was not saved by statistics. Over 1,000 yards, more than 85 receptions, and numerous touchdowns. However, Diggs turned into a warning meme as the focus changed from football to rumors. According to sources, the breaking point occurred when millions clashed with drama, teammates became weary of the continuous attention, and coaches found it difficult to control talent and spectacle. 32.5 million was at stake. The group evaluated performance against morale, distraction, and optics, and the result was harsh. Diggs allegedly took off-field moves that made matters worse, according to reports. Confidential disagreements leaked. Subtle jabs at social media. Remarks said casually during a broadcast went viral. Cardi B, meanwhile, walked through the mayhem like a hurricane unharmed. The storm was merely intensified by her impact. Online commentators presented the story as a lesson on fame versus professional sports, control, and perception. Supporters took sides. Diggs' talent was defended by some. His calculations were criticized by others. Memes that showed pride in one's salary became popular. With their public quiet intact, the Patriots allowed the tempest to rage until their release was inevitable. The timing was crucial. Diggs was guaranteed an additional $6 million. The team would pay more if they waited. The Patriots apparently avoided a more serious financial and reputational setback by acting quickly. As a result, Diggs' time came to a sudden end, leaving him with headlines, statistics, and a scandal that will follow him forever. Supporters discussed a return. Which side would take a chance on a player who is now inseparable from spectacles, analysts wondered? Social media exploded at every post, response, and celebrity joke, adding chaos to a situation that was already chaotic. Furthermore, this is really more than just statistics or money. Its personality misinterpreted clues and collided with expectations, fame, and power. According to reports, the leadership was concerned about drama contaminating the locker area. Regardless of Cardi B's actual role, her influence and presence exacerbated the pandemonium, depicting Diggs as caught between personal decisions and professional repercussions. Release was unavoidable by the time news prevailed and anxiety in the locker room peaked. It was viewed by fans as reality TV. 32.5 million was squandered on it. Memes made jokes. Feeds were overflowing with commentary. Perception rules today, therefore, even excellent on-field results couldn't change it. All internal communications purportedly brought attention to the problems of the leadership. The final, inevitable choice was fueled by problems with locker room morale and perceived disrespect. This was not merely a contractual release. It was a bold move. It was more than a release. In a world fixated on viral chaos, talent, uselessness, pride, perception, and public drama, it was a loud and unreserved declaration about priorities, power, and safeguarding the Patriots' reputation. Tools for destroying a career. Stefon Diggs became a case study of the collision of influence, wealth, and celebrity. And the fallout is astounding when it becomes public. The internet went crazy when word leaked out about his release. Fans were enamored rather than shocked. Memes went viral. Videos of reactions became viral. Additionally, it appeared like every media organization, including ABC News and E, was covering a reality TV show under the guise of football news. "I've never seen a locker room this tense," an unnamed insider remarked. Coaches disagreed over whether to even acknowledge him. It was like a spark on a powder keg with each post. Furthermore, this went beyond simply declining a pay reduction. Diggs allegedly made several mistakes, according to sources. Publicly disputing calls, making fun of leadership in private, leaks constantly appearing on social media, pride, exposure, celebrity turmoil, and a perfect storm. Cardi B turned into a lightning rod. Fans conjectured endlessly. Did teammates feel threatened by her presence? Did her connection with Robert Cripp tip the scales? She was referred to as aura control incarnate by one imposter within a quip. Diggs was unable to go around it. The story was handled like Bravo TV on social media. Drama, card control, and tried and true anarchy are trending globally. Every piece of red clothing took on symbolic meaning. A metaphor of a mic slip for 32.5 million loomed large over his mind. Pride, perception, and career stakes are just as important as numbers. There were rumors that he could have avoided disgrace by accepting even a partial reorganization instead of making a huge mistake. Drama margins are quite narrow in today's sports. Once off the field, headlines are dominated by turmoil. Even the best talent is replaced. On the internet, fans were divided. Millions of dollars in dignity are earned by defenders. Personal meddling is denounced by critics. Was Cardi relevant or fair game? Did Diggs misunderstand the Patriots' culture and prioritize loyalty and public perception over ego? Diggs was unable to control the layers of controversy that each fan, commentator, and gossip account added. The Patriots are dealing with an extraordinary situation behind the scenes. According to reports, the leadership was concerned about declining morale, increasing distraction, and harm to the team's reputation. According to reports, emergency meetings evaluate how social media affects contracts, locker rooms, and fan perception. Nowadays, field performance is less important than online optics. Dig posts on social media. Thank you. In this case, the sector's objective was never aided by family. Cardi B flaunted unaltered, enhancing the contrast. One is untouchable, the other is struggling. Multiple tipping points, private disputes, Instagram stories, and subtle insults were all implied by the leak. Decision-making is inescapable, catastrophic, and unavoidable, like a slow-motion train wreck. With millions at stake, money was important as well. Diggs's rejection solidified the result. The public's fixation leaked offline. Every rumor was analyzed by tabloids and sports radio pundits. It turned into a cautionary tale. Even the most gifted people can be destroyed by pride, perception, and celebrity influence. Fans examined seating arrangements, locker room dynamics, appearances, cryptic commentary from former colleagues, timing, celebrity meddling, and hubris were all taken into consideration by analysts. Diggs was left unprotected, exposed, and vulnerable while the Patriots quietly moved on. The controversy was exacerbated by alleged personal conflict and covert power struggles. Social media presented it as a morality play about influence, wealth, and celebrity. Touchdowns were overlooked in headlines. Memes highlighted wasted chances by analyzing decisions. Twitter was inundated with phony quotes. His time in the public league was gifted but amateurish. He collapses without Cardi B touching him. According to reports, Patriots corporate communications emphasized social media overshadowing performance and distracting risk optics. The storm grew more intense with each leaked snippet. Opportunities for private de-escalation are said to have failed. Diggs overestimated leverage and miscalculated the impact of celebrities. Lesson: pride, wealth, and public opinion conflicts cannot be overcome by talent alone. The coverage on social media persisted. Hash enjoys drama. Viral is what hash card control refers to. Casual viewers captivated by the news. Analysts discuss team reluctance, legacy impact, and sponsor hesitancy. Performance was now subordinated to reality perception. After the formal release, rumors started to circulate. Skill is no longer questioned by fans. They doubt their ability to recover from the confluence of fame, wealth, and public humiliation. It was presented by analysts as a warning story. When pride, perception, and drama combine, even the most gifted people falter. The fallout was swift, vicious, and ruthless. Fans were enthralled, analyzing every action and internet headline that Cardi B altered. It was a poisonous reunion on reality TV. Diggs' reputation as a warning figure was solidified by memes. Talent is no defense against viral jokes, financial turmoil, celebrity, or pride. 32.5 million wasted. Did he read the fine print of reality? Lifelong shadows were promised by drama. According to Patriot sources, release was imminent. Not only refusing a wage cut. Not only drama, but also a series of mistakes. The locker room broke out. Leadership perceived a threat to the team's reputation. Harsh. Perception and unity are paramount in professional sports. Superstar immunity. Not one. Legal experts and pundits offered their opinions. Possible legal action, arbitration, and speculative mayhem. None were verified, but viral layers were introduced. Millions lost stakes, a damaged public image, and a career entangled in gossip on par with reality TV. Cardi continued to control the optics in the meantime. Every public appearance, every Instagram story, and every headline seemed to be timed precisely. That's how the internet presented it anyway. She didn't even need to try, according to fans. Her influence and carefree demeanor made Diggs' outburst appear even worse. He became the cautionary tale on social media, while she was presented as untouchable. Memes depicted her with metaphorical strength as she strode past stadiums while wearing red. In a society where clicks rule, Diggs have become the quintessential example of public humiliation. Gossip sites, blogs, and forums proliferated. Some supported Diggs, saying that his skill should be enough to protect him. Others noted his incapacity to deal with celebrity influence, pride, and perception. Real or fake insider information portrayed him as ignorant of how entwined celebrity culture and professional sports had become. He was not saved by touchdowns. Talent was unable to shield him. Perception was in charge. 32.5 million wasn't just cash. It represented what happens when duties to one's career combine with personal drama. Future contracts, potential sponsorships, and lost profits were all calculated by analysts. Salary guarantees and bonuses made the fallout huge, even as fans debated whether Diggs had ruined his market value or learned a harsh lesson about timing, pride, and celebrity power. Owner Robert Kraft and other members of Patrick's leadership apparently considered the advantages and disadvantages. A single contract is not as important as winning a championship. According to one insider, you take decisive action when off-field drama threatens focus. Diggs did not act on impulse. The organization, the locker room, and the public's perception were all strategically protected. Cold, deliberate, and unavoidable. A celebrity gossip site notices the story right away. Diggs faces 32, but Cardi B escapes unscathed. 5 million fallout. Feeds were overflowing with speculative sources, anonymous quotations, and fake investigations. Every appearance was examined for incorrect attire, a defeated stance, and a control-indicating smile from Cardi. The drama blended performance and gossip with reality. Some even made jokes about sponsor reconsideration or NFL scrutiny. Fans argued continuously, coming up with many scenarios and analyzing every detail from pride to financial errors. Younger athletes were cautioned about popularity, celebrity, and scrutiny by sports commentators. Cardi's BS role is shown as nearly dramatic. There were rumors of internal repercussions. Cohesion is stretched, reputation is damaged, and morale is questioned. Diggs' release was presented as an organizational priority. Distraction could hardly be justified by talent alone. Naturally, fans were ruthless. The narrative was sustained by viral posts and memes. His stats, 85 receptions, over 10,000 yards, and several touchdowns, became insignificant. Organizational pressure, individual decisions, and celebrity impact are the main topics of headlines. Public opinion predominated. There was a lot of conjecture over Diggs' next move. Is he going to recalculate? Would a different team take a chance? The ramifications might follow him for years, analysts said. Endorsements, contracts, and appearances. Supporters imagined him justifying the 32 in surveys, memes, and fictitious press conferences. 5 million catastrophes. He was the unwilling star of the viral entertainment frenzy. Cardi B's public rise continued in the meantime. She was self-assured, unstoppable, and had flawless optics. The contrast with violent, poetic, and widely reported insider claims increased stress, ego, pride, and poorly thought-out actions. Celebrity impact, team cohesion, and locker room hierarchy are all real or overstated. The tale flourished. Weeks went by. Finances, social dynamics, and perception were all examined by analysts. Fans argued about the choice of Diggs. The effect of Cardi B, Patrick's choices. Hashtags became popular. Memes changed with time. Celebrity scandals and reality TV. Comparisons proliferated. Sports, entertainment, rumors, and cultural spectacle all collided. Diggs' legacy on the field was unaltered, but public opinion was at stake. Navigating stardom, infamy, and scrutiny was necessary for success. Social media posts, memes, and headlines turned into lessons. You can go far with talent. However, perception is paramount in a world governed by optics. One thing is certain. 32, Fallout's 5 million was more than just cash. It was a masterclass in the collision of organizational decisions, pride, and celebrity influence that resulted in a viral spectacle and never-ending discussion. Fans wonder if Diggs' release might have been prevented because it would be analyzed for years, not for statistics but for drama. In reality, who is in charge? What comes next? Diggs is no longer with the Patriots. 32, 5 million are gone. The internet is still very active. Pride, the impact of a celebrity, or simply the beginning of a public lesson that skill by itself cannot protect you from drama and optics. We would like your opinion. Is it possible for another NFL team to take a chance on Diggs? Has he been permanently damaged by this scandal? Was Cardi B the cause of one of the most unexpected exits from professional sports in recent memory, or was she just herself? How would you manage 32.5 million and public scrutiny? Leave a comment below. The next wave can be inspired by your viewpoint. If you're shocked, smash that like. For shocking revelations, outrageous investigations, and behind-the-scenes celebrity mayhem, share with drama enthusiasts and subscribe. Keep an eye out. 32, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. 5 million, the narrative is not at all.